everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're all doing really well. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be making a few more things in my new Cosori dual air fryer. So if you saw my last video, you would have seen that I got a brand new air fryer sent through from Cosori and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's honestly so spacious and it's just a really good appliance. And I saw your comments as well, guys. So some of you already own this air fryer and others are looking into it. So I thought, why not try out a few more recipes in there and share them with you guys. I'm obviously still getting to know this air fryer as well. So I'm trying out different things for myself as well as you guys. So I'm going to be sharing 3 different types of recipes or things that you can make in this dual air fryer. So like I said, so far this air fryer has been amazing. I have been using it quite a bit, just trialing out different things in there. And of course, if I do master any new recipes, I'm going to share them with you guys. So I hope you enjoy these 3 quick and easy recipes that you can make in your dual air fryer. And I will see you all at the end. So we're kicking it off with a good old jacket potato. Who doesn't love a jacket potato? So I've got a baking potato that I have washed and I've given it a really good scrub. Next up, we're going to pierce some holes in there, pop it directly into your air fryer basket. And I decided to follow the instructions on this exact air fryer. So it says to bake the potato at 200 degrees Celsius for between 45 minutes to an hour. I went and met in the middle, so I put it on for 50 minutes and I let it go all the way. So after the 50 minutes was up, I did come back and check on the potato. It was fully cooked through. It was golden brown on the top and really soft and fluffy on the inside. So I just cut a little cross at the top. I added in some butter and then I just used a knife to mash everything together. This honestly really makes it smooth and fluffy inside. Then I added a little bit more butter because honestly you can't have enough butter on a baked potato. Next up, I'm adding a little bit of salt. Then this was my husband's potato, so I'm adding some tuna mayo. Then we're going on with a little bit more cheddar cheese. Then I added some good old baked beans over the top. Then we're not done yet. We're going to add a little bit more cheese on top of the baked beans. And then just because this didn't seem like enough, I added a dollop of coleslaw on the top. And there we have it, a fully loaded jacket potato or baked potato, whatever you want to call it. So for the next recipe, we're making some homemade chicken burgers. So I've got some chicken breast that's been thinly sliced. I've got a bowl here. I'm going to crack in 1 egg, and to this egg I'm going to add a little bit of hot sauce. I'm going to whisk it all together and that hot sauce is just going to give it a little bit more flavour. Next up, I'm grabbing a separate bowl, and in that bowl I'm going to be adding in some of this special chicken fry mix. I just get this in my local Asian supermarket. So I'm going to add some of this in, and then I also decided to add in some breadcrumbs. So I've just got some plain breadcrumbs. I'm going to add those in, give it a quick mix, and that is going to be the coating for the chicken. So you just want to pop the chicken into the egg mixture, make sure that it is covered really well with that egg, and then you are going to add it into your flour mixture. And because we want this chicken burger to be super crispy and delicious, we are going to repeat this exact step twice. So once I've coated the chicken in the flour mixture, I'm actually going to pop it back into the egg mixture. Make sure it's well coated and then back into the flour mixture. This process just makes sure that the chicken is really well coated and it's super crispy, just how I like it. Then you can pop straight into your dual air fryer basket. So I was making the 2 pieces of chicken, so they both fit really nicely in here. Then I'm just going to spray it with some spray oil, and here it is ready to be baked. So I am popping this in on the settings that I usually cook this chicken on. So it's air fry at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. And I'm just switching off any preheating options and things like that. I did come back when there was around 5.5 minutes left just to check on the chicken and to flip it over, spray a little bit more oil and let it cook completely. Now let's assemble. So I've got a toasted brioche burger bun. I'm going to be adding my favourite Nando's hot peronaise to the top and bottom. Then we're going on with a little bit of lettuce. Here's our cooked chicken. Next we're adding a slice of cheese. Then I decided to add some halloumi as well because halloumi is so good in a burger. And then I decided to add a little bit of mayo to the top bun as well. And that is our completed homemade chicken burger. So I served this with some crinkle cut chips, and then I also served with a little side of coleslaw. And of course guys, I'm going to show you how well the chicken cooked. So I'm just going to cut my burger in half and just wait for it. This turned out to be the most perfect, most delicious chicken burger ever. The chicken had cooked to perfection, so make sure you try it out. And for the final recipe, I'm going to call these my crispy potato bites. I'm not too sure what to call them, but I'm starting off with some potatoes, peeling them, washing them, and then cutting them up into fairly small pieces like so. These are going to go into a pan with some cold water, and I'm going to let it boil until they are completely soft, and then you just want to drain them. So my potatoes have been drained now, so I'm just going to add them to a bowl, and then I'm just going to take a fork and I'm going to mash these all up. So you want to mash them as well as you can. This should be quite easy to do because they are super soft at this point. And once we've done that, we are going to season with some salt, some black pepper. I also went in with a little bit of chili flakes because why not? Then I went in with some parsley, a handful of mozzarella cheese, and 2 tablespoons of plain flour. Now at this point you want to switch to a spatula and just give everything a good mix until you've got a really smooth mixture that should look something like this. Now in a separate bowl I have got some cheese. So this is mature cheddar that I've just chopped up into little cubes or little pieces like this. And now we're going to start assembling. So you want to take a spoonful of the potato mixture, kind of roll it into a bowl, and then you want to make a little well, add in one of the pieces of cheese, and then you kind of want to cover it with the potato and then roll it back into a bowl. Just like this. It is super easy to do because the potato mixture is not sticky. So you want to continue to do this with the rest of your mixture. So I managed to use up all of my mixture, and yes, I can see that they are completely different sizes, but I don't mind. I mean, they're going to be delicious anyway. Now in a separate bowl, you want to crack in 2 eggs. I'm using 2 because of how many potato bowls I've got. Next, I'm adding in some garlic granules to the eggs and just whisking that together. Then you want to grab a separate bowl, and in here you're going to add some breadcrumbs. I had golden breadcrumbs and I had the plain ones, so I decided to combine the 2 together because why not? So now we are going to start coating the little potato balls. So first up, you're going to pop them into your egg mixture. Make sure they are well coated, and then you just kind of want to get rid of any excess egg. And then you want to pop them straight into the breadcrumbs. Using a spoon is super easy to make sure that you've got the breadcrumbs all over. And then once you've covered it completely, you should have something that looks like this. And then you just want to set this aside and continue with the rest of the potato balls. So here they are all nicely coated. So next up I am going to grab my air fryer basket and I'm going to pop these in. I did spray a little bit of oil on the bottom so they don't stick, and you want to space these out, make sure they aren't too crowded together. They need a little bit of space to bake and crisp up. So I ended up putting 6 in one basket. I sprayed with a generous amount of oil, so the remaining 4 just went into my second air fryer basket. And now these are ready to be baked. So I haven't made these before, this was my first time. So for the settings, I just ended up going with 20 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius, and they turned out absolutely perfectly. As you can see, they didn't explode too much. There's a few cracks in the top, but honestly, they were perfect. And I did let them cool a little bit. Just so that I could hold them without burning my hands, and I just want to show you how well they cooked. The bottom was nice and crispy as well, as so was the top. And here we go, we're going to break into it, and just look at that. It was creamy, delicious, it was cheesy, there's so many different flavors in there. And honestly guys, these are a must. They are so good. And I'm just showing you another one here that I've just cut in half, and you will see all of that cheese oozing out of the middle. And there you go guys, they were my 3 quick and easy recipes or things that you can make in your dual air fryer. I will bring out more recipes like this. Let me just play around with different recipes in my new air fryer, and then I will film them for you guys and share them. So thank you so much if you watch until the end, and I will see you all really soon. Take care, bye.